With the Donald Trump.
Yeah. Check this out. Look at that. Ain't that slick?
Yeah, here we go.
What up?
Nah, Max, we should go to California, Max.
What's up, Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Where are you from? The medieval times?
Where?
You're from all the way back then? You from the medieval times, bro?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a nice little Donald Trump right there too, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Cool, bro.
لا لا لا
Lockbog.
لا
Lockbog. I ain't no Nazi, you fucking anti-Jew fucking queers. You racist fucks. Why do you
You're
guys hate the Jews
fuck
so
them
much?
Jews, bro.
Why do you hate the Jews so
Because
much?
y'all suck. Y'all suck.
You suck, you inbred fuck.
Bro, you have the image of a douchebag in your screen, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at a douchebag on the
Yeah,
screen.
the douchebag makes sense, bro.
I'm looking at two
Get that dick
douchebags
out
on
of
the
your mouth,
screen.
bro. Please. They can't choose the helmet, bro.
What's up, bud?
Trumpy.
That's Mr. Trump.
Mm.
If you had Trump over, what would you cook him for dinner?
He would not want my cooking.
No. Well,
Promise
you
you.
gotta be hospice.
Okay, wait. I'm good at making banana bread.
Oh, that sounds good. Actually,
Banana bread and macaroni salad. Those are the two things that I'm actually good at making.
nice. I don't. Yeah, I just thought about it. Like, I'd have to order out. I don't think I could cook.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, he likes McDonald's. I think it'd be easy.
I
Well, enjoy your meal. Be blessed.
Bitch, Donald Trump.
What's up?
Especially not even Donald Trump.
How's
Oh,
the
hi, Donald
Muslims treating
Trump.
Austria?
What?
I said, how's the Muslims treating Austria? I hear there's a lot of Muslims in Austria now.
They're all treated very well.
They're all over the place, huh? What's up?
Where's that shield from?
You mean Helm?
Yep, my bad.
Crusades.
That's fucking sick. I
Hell
like
yeah,
it.
it is.
Did you watch the Odyssey?
No, I won't watch the Odyssey because
Why?
Look at the dumb shit they did to it. Was Helena Troy black? No.
Yeah, that's
She was
true.
Greek.
But
Does
I
that make
think
any
that's the
fucking
only
sense?
thing, like, no?
No.
That's like
Plus, you got Elliot Page as a transgender. They
uh
didn't have transgenders back then, and there was something else. And I hear like one of the most emotional scenes in the movie, the scene where Odysseus comes back and he sees his 20-year-old dog and it's dying and it's in its own feces and it's been abused because all the
yeah.
suitors are just in the home.
Yeah.
Like they don't even give an emotional connection to the dog. Like if you watch the old
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Odysseus movies in the Odysseys, it's just so much like better. Like all this modern actors, this modern directing, like this. Nobody would even watch this movie if this guy didn't direct the Batman.
Yeah, you probably got a point there.
Like it's modern shit, dude. Like it's so bad that they can't write new IPs. They have to take an old story and ruin it by putting
Yeah.
a chick in it and making her gay.
Yeah.
Star Wars, replace the whole male Jedi thing and put a chick in it, make her gay. Literally in Star Wars, it basically says women can't be Jedi's. Like there was never a woman Jedi. But when Disney buys it, they change the whole premise of George Lucas's story, and they modernize it. And then you got fucking lesbians making babies and shit. And
Yeah,
they made a Jedi. You didn't see
it's a
that?
nightmare.
The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah, yeah. But,
It's fucking
all
garbage
right,
what we're
brother.
watching.
I agree.
Is that my king?
I know King, my son.
That's King Donnie.
Oh, Don? Oh, the Don, you mean.
Yeah, King Don.
The Don. I mean, I would vote for him if he was voting for king. But you don't vote for
I would
king.
vote for him for a third time too. But
So there was this thing like if he got fully impeached and nullifies the election, so he could run 2 more times or something. But no, I don't think we're gonna get him
yeah,
again. He's too old.
I think we should.
I just hope what comes out after Don is better. You know, you get people like J.D. Vance and Rubio and
Uh,
Hello.
okay.
Play me a song, Piano Man. Or not?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you like Trump?
Who's Trump? What Trump?
The one that's president?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the president. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Why
Why
do you
not?
think that?
Do you not like United States? Do you not like our country? Do you not want to support this country and make this country safe and strong and powerful and rich?
That's not what I said. I said, why?
Why? Oh, because I want to make this country
He has
strong,
he has
powerful, rich,
such,
and safe.
but he has such a bad background. Would you
What's
really
his
want
bad
our leader to
background?
be
Because
that?
I'm not aware of it.
He has a really bad background. He's been with Jeffrey Epstein and
Oh
they've done
yeah, did you
stuff.
see that? He went to court. He was the FBI informant. He's the reason Epstein got arrested in 2007. Did you not see that?
Okay, but he also has done stuff that doesn't make sense. Like he's
Oh
talked
no.
about his
What was this that
daughters
didn't make sense?
in a sexual
See, I know what
sense.
you're talking about.
Well, he's just not a good person.
No, he's not a good person. What did he do that wasn't so good?
Hold up.
Yeah, you got to look it up because because people tell you this stuff, but they don't actually tell you what he did.
No.
I probably know more of the bad stuff than you know. But again, then you start looking into it, and it's all
What
just like.
what is your career? What is your career?
What is my career?
Yeah.
I'm unemployed.
You're unemployed?
I had a job, but now I'm not working.
Okay. Well, honestly, you support what you support,
Did
but
you find anything that might be negative that might change my mind?
fine what? It's just my
Oh, about
opinion.
Trump. You said he's such a bad person. I'd like to know what he did.
But that's just my opinion. You could think
Oh,
whatever
you
you
have an
think
opinion based on what? Nothing?
on what I think about
What
the
do you think?
situation. Well, I just think he was a bad person,
Oh,
and
you think he
that's
was a
my
bad
opinion.
person, but you don't know anything
That's
he
just
did.
my opinion. Not everybody
Oh,
likes my
I mean,
opinion.
what do you base your opinions on? Nothing?
No, I based it. I
on
based it on
emotion and
on things
feelings?
that are happening right now. He bombs Iraq and stuff, and I'm like,
Iran? You know
well,
what Iran is
I don't know
extorting?
what's going on.
Do you know?
I
I
don't
know.
pay
Let me tell you what's
attention
going
to
on.
what's going on.
Since you don't know what's going on,
Oh my
Iran is
gosh.
extorting the world for the oil. They're blowing up oil tankers in what's called the Strait of Hormuz. And Trump went there and said, you know what? Stop being naughty terrorists. And they were actually, what got this going was they killed 50,000 of their own Iranian people because the Iranian government is evil. They're what they call like clerical Islamicists. They killed their own people. They forced the burqa on women. They forced Islam onto men. And if you deny the religion, they kill you in the streets and stuff, so that your friends and family won't deny the religion. I think we should
Well,
rescue those people.
do you just like debate with people on here?
Oh, I like to. I sometimes I think people don't know what they're talking about, so I try to get like, hey,
Yeah, obviously.
the best
Yeah.
way to win an argument is to tell them the truth.
Yeah. But what makes you think Trump is a good guy? Like what makes you think that Trump isn't a bad person,
Well,
that he
I would first say that
didn't
he was better than the alternative. If it was between him or Kamala Harris, we got the better choice.
Well, not exactly, because
here's an example.
Kamala Harris would be the first
Well, do you know any
black
of Kamala Harris's
woman.
what does that matter? What is Kamala Harris's
It does
policies?
matter.
Why does it matter to be a black woman?
It does matter
Why
because
does
it
it matter?
shows.
Doesn't
Because have you
wait,
seen all the presidents? There hasn't been a single
so
girl,
who
and
cares?
that shows
So who
something.
cares? Wouldn't it be better to have the safest, strongest country, or just have a country with a black woman as its figurehead?
Well, I don't know, bro.
What's better, having the safest, strongest country, or having a country with a black woman as the figurehead? And just making it
But
like
you
a
you
charade.
don't know
Like
what
we just pretend like it's good.
you don't even know what he's planning. Like you don't even know what he's planning in the first place. You don't even know if he's meaning to do harm or good. That's
I
you
mean, we've
don't
had
know
Trump before.
anybody's character,
We had
and
4 years of Trump. So it's what is
yeah,
he gonna
but
do
were
now
those 4
that he
years
didn't do
good?
4 years ago? Or 6 years ago, before Joe Biden. What happened before Joe Biden? Did something bad happen? No. We exposed Kamala Harris. The only states that she won during the election was 17 states, and was all done by states without voter ID. You put a voter ID requirement on a state, Kamala Harris can't win that state. Yeah, that's the problem, is that our elections are rigged. If the elections weren't as rigged that they were, Donald Trump would have been elected, 3 times over. Just because, just look at the numbers; they're just much better. Because between Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona,
You say that they were rigged, but he also rigged them himself.
how did Trump rig it?
He
Wasn't
changed the
election
votes
every
from
wasn't every election
Colorado.
like in dispute of Trump? Like, look at you watch Joe Biden win the election.
He
And they
changed
were
he changed the votes in
oh,
a small town in Colorado
he changed the votes in
or
Colorado.
Connecticut.
Do you have any evidence of that? Is there a newspaper clipping of him changing the votes in Colorado, or is that just something you're making up?
No.
No.
I don't know. I'm tired, bro. I can't. I don't have any
bro.
evidence.
Bro, I know, bro. But we are
You
intelligent people.
you seem experienced
Are
in
you
defending Trump
Christian?
and what he's
Let's see
doing.
if we have anything we agree on. You Christian? No. Do you know why Christians are Christians?
I'm not Christian, but I'm
Do you know
Catholic.
why Christians choose a religion? Especially like whites. Why do they choose a religion that comes from the Middle East?
I don't know. They're raised that way.
No, it's because Christianity is an evidence-based religion. We've dug up the evidence from the Solomon's temples to the
So is being
coins that were
Catholic.
around during Jesus' time to the Shroud of Turin.
So is being Catholic.
I'm Catholic. Yeah, it's called being Christian. Yeah. All Catholics are Christian. Not all Christians are Catholic. It's like all bourbons are whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbons.
Whatever you say.
God bless you. You have a good day.
Does your Make America Great Again?
Make America Great Again.
Hell yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
should make
Hell
United Arab Empire great again.
Ah,
Oh,
really?
really?
I'm actually surprised.
Then, buddy.
The United Arab Empire doesn't seem as bad as the rest of the Middle East. You don't have burqas and women, being oppressed
Nope,
and shit.
nope,
No.
nope.
No
We got Benjamin Netanyahu here pulling up every day.
Exactly.
Oh my God, does he?
Yeah.
Wallahi, he does.
You wanna see?
He's like an evil Jew with like horns and teeth.
Let me show you Benjamin Netanyahu with my president.
I mean, so it's probably not that bad. If Netanyahu can hang out there, I'm sure it's not safe for Jews.
Oh, they love Israel in America.
Oh, we love Israel.
Hell yeah.
There you go. That's
awesome.
mine. Netanyahu.
That's amazing. We should all be friends.
I agree.
Fuck no!
I agree.
Because you don't like the Jews.
The Masked Man? Bane?
No, man. It's
Bane. Bane.
Yeah, it's you know.
Hey yo, Joe Biden, let me take you out to dinner.
¿Cómo está? Si no, no, no.
Muy buen, yeah.
It's Donald Trump.
Thanks to you, bro. Donald Trump?
No.
Who?
What's up, buddy?
I don't want to be a part of this.
What is it? Hello. What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Now that's a real man working with his hands. Yeah, I was too soft. I learned to build computers when I was a kid.
You skip. I didn't skip. She skipped. Oh.
That's right. Don't be skipping.
Said, yeah, he did this on my life. He did this.
Fuck
you, Trump.
Excuse me?
It's that Trump.
No, that's not Trump. I'm Trump.
Fuck you, Trump.
You like Trump? He's a good guy.
No.
He said, make Finland great again.
I don't care about his stuff.
To do that, you gotta deport all the Muslims. It's true.
She's still a bad president.
Dude, they started this Muslim fucking immigration shit like 50 years ago, and now they're destroying all our countries. And I mean, now we're really deep into it. So, I mean, you get worse. And you're over there just, oh, I hate Trump, and realizing that your country is just becoming gay and being very skeptical to the Muslim invasion. Like, they're going to rape and kill you. Like, I mean, murder you. Do you see what happened in Germany last night?
But not, okay, I get it, but not all.
Not all of them, but when they are the majority, when they build these little fortresses and little communes, like Muhammad said, build on their borders. Because they're invading every few years. They approach further and deeper, and they push you to the ends of your own country, so that you become the minority. And then they impose Sharia law. They rape your daughter. That's the biggest thing, is they live on the fringe borders and they're being scattered all around. And the biggest crime of all of it is that they're raping the daughters of these countries. Millions and millions of girls are being raped across Europe, and it could be millions alone just in the UK. And it's a crime of it's a war of nutrition, where they can just outbreed you. And then so in Minneapolis, right? So the Muslims have a big city. Do you know they outlawed it's criminal to fly the rainbow flag now? They don't fly it at any of the city buildings. They don't have gay parades anymore. It's no longer gay in Minneapolis. And the gays voted them in. The gays welcome the Muslims. Now the Muslims don't want the gays. Wait till the bombings happen. Wait till the stabbings and the beheadings and the rapes. Again, all this is going on. But it's not new. The thing in Germany's not new. It's just gays are going, why are you killing us? I wish it was a Christian. I wish it was a white Christian so we could stop blaming the Muslims. Well, we're just telling you, just being honest. Bring back some, would you rather live in a country with Christmas, or would you rather live in a country with, Ramadan?
Yes. I know. Yes.
Yes, no, what?
Yes.
Yes, what?
I would leave.
You would leave a country with Christmas for a country with Ramadan? Yeah, that's a tough question there.
That's a tough helmet.
It's a what?
That's a tough helmet.
Yeah, it's one of the Crusader helmets, man.
Yo. Is that a MAGA hat too? I've never seen one.
You never seen a MAGA hat?
No.
I went to a Trump rally in 2016. It was fun, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never really get the hype around Trump rallies. Isn't it just like the president
They should what?
making promise? I never really got the hype around Trump rallies. Like, isn't it just like just president rallies in general? Isn't it just like them making promises
I mean, yeah,
in front of you
it's
guys?
getting the people riled up to go vote. It's just, and again, they were fun. He plays music. It's very patriotic. You go to a Democratic rally, and it's like solemn and just depressing and gay. Like everything's gay, and it's gonna be, you know, gay and Muslim and communist, and it's just like that's not America. America's
Mm.
Christian, it's capitalist, and it's free.
Yeah. Preach. Preach.
You know, and
That sounds
I
cool.
like the, dude. You ever watch like Home Alone?
Yeah.
It kind of breaks my heart. You watch Home Alone. Remember Christmas during Home Alone?
Yo.
Beautiful. That's not like that here in America. Maybe some, people do Christmas like that, but the vast majority of people dead inside. Christianity is just, and I think there's a big recurgence coming, but it's sad. It's sad to see a world without Christianity.
Hmm. We need some Christian Christmases around here. Yeah, our Christmases are pretty good.
Christmases are Christmas. Dude, I went to an Easter thing. There was like 200 something people there. I didn't see one cross.
Damn.
Easter bunnies and shit and eggs and shit, but of all the hundreds of people there, and I would say 90% of them were obviously white, so they probably come from Christian backgrounds, and there were some Indians and some other people, but for the minority, you don't throw away your own faith.
Exactly.
But people do. I don't know. It's like we gave up. I worked on the phones years ago, man, and they told us to stop saying Merry Christmas. It was offensive.
What?
Yeah.
How?
That's what it was 20 years ago. It became Happy Holidays. You've heard that now. Happy Holidays.
Yeah, I've heard that, but.
And what does holiday mean? The holy days. It's a holiday is a Christmas word. But alrighty, bud.
I was talking to you, man.
No, you brush your teeth, man. You ever going? Hell yeah! What are you, a Superman? A superhero?
Charlie, okay. What, my bad. Why is Trump here?
Oh, what are you? I mean, you just really kind of just upset my stomach.
Yeah, I know.
You did that Charlie Kirk thing. Why? Because you don't.
Yeah, why not?
You're one of those fucking fat freaks. Tell me about it, dude. Why do you feel like that? Why do you feel like it's to laugh at the death of somebody? Like what is wrong with you? And a man so kind and cherishing and truthful. Are you brain dead? I mean, come on, man. Why you act like that? I mean, you don't have to. I'm not trying to be angry at you. I'm trying to understand it. Or at least bring you to the light, my friend. Holy moly.
Ew.
There's a steering wheel on your wall.
Yeah, it's an F1 car.
Nice. I've seen the little, when they start looking like little, like remote controls.
Ew. I had one of the. Shut up for a second.
Does Trump make you feel a certain way?
He makes my dick hard.
He makes your dick hard? Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's kind of confusing in many ways. But I will tell you this: I don't look at Trump and get a hard dick. I'm flaccid as a fucking inchworm. I don't get that kind of feeling from Trump. No, but he's a good guy. He's like, he's trying to help us. He's trying to save this country. I hope so. I have faith that he is.
I don't think he's trying very hard.
You don't think he's trying very hard? I think he's trying harder than he needs to right now. Especially with this Iran war, it could have went better. What could have went better is like UK and France and Spain actually helped us fight terrorists instead of accepting terrorists in their own country. Like the Muslim terrorists are just like growing and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened in Germany last night?
No, I didn't. What happened in Germany?
A Muslim guy went Allah Akbar, and he drove a van through 30-something people at a gay parade, hit over 30 people. One died, more expected to die. But it's obviously all the Trump supporters killing the gays. It's not the Muslims.
Yeah.
conservatives and Trump supporters, I would assume, are Christians, and we say, please come back to Christ. We're not trying to kill you, but please come back to Christ. Stop sinning. All right, well, have a good one. What's up?
Right, so if Donald Trump was an inch into you and you were an inch into Elon,
Oh
which
my
way
god,
are you going?
dude. Are you that big of an incel where you get into these perverted fucking things right off the bat?
Well, you're the one who's got a fucking night helmet on a
Well,
knight's helmet.
I was gonna say, I mean, instead of being gay and shit, I was just gonna say, you know, how do you feel about the Muslims invading your country and your rape statistics are out of control? Like, don't you?
No one likes that. Fucking hate niggers.
Don't you want a Donald Trump to save your country? Oh my god, man, you are so cool.
I love Daddy Trump.
Thank good I got this shield, you know, this plate armor, or all that blinding light might, you know, or a good thing I have this visor. So you like Trump? You called him Daddy Trump?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure my viewers don't like that, so I'm gonna let you go, baby boy. You got your bath cap on.
I feel like you should be talking about your cap, dude.
I mean, I'm not wearing a shower cap. I always see, you know, the niggas wearing that, and I'm just like, man, we just get out of the shower and just like wearing.
Do you support Trump? Do you support Trump? Do you support Trump?
Oh my god!
I saw you on TikTok. I saw you on TikTok.
You saw me on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who am I on TikTok?
I don't know, but I saw you on my view page.
Is it? I hope I go viral.
I saw like the mask, you know.
What did I say?
I don't know. I just saw the mask on my view page and like the guy.
Well, I'm
like,
streaming it, so say something. You got. What?
I gotta say something.
I don't know. What do you think about the Muslims invading the Netherlands?
Bro.
Whoa, can't talk
they need
about
to go
that.
back, bro. They need to go back. They need to go back.
Oh yeah, I agree, man. I'm here in the United States. I'm trying to warn us in the United States so we don't become the UK, so we don't become Germany. You see what happened in Germany yesterday?
Yeah, in Berlin or Berlin.
Dude drove Allah Akbar drove a minivan and killed like 30, hit like 30 something people with a car in a gay parade.
Yeah, but do you support gay people?
No, but do Christians go around killing gay people like that?
No.
No. Again, you live in a Christian country. You know, as Christians, we say we don't approve. Please come back to the truth. The Lord Jesus Christ will tell you to live a better life. And until then, you know, obviously try not to hurt yourself. But
do you know? I forgot his last name, but his name is Dean. He's like a debater on TikTok.
I don't know.
Do you support Trump?
You got to, man. He's our commander in chief. Oh, I mean, you're not ours, but he's as of now, he's the commander in chief. Now, when Joe Biden was the president, did I like it? No, but I still support it. You know, like we have to support it.
Okay,
even though it was completely rigged and shit. What a fucked up election that was.
But are you against abortion or no?
I mean, I take the common stance: rape, incest, and complications to the mother. Abort the baby.
Okay, but like if you're 22 and you're without a condom and the boy comes in the girl and she gets pregnant, if you're like 22, then abortion
I think the little girl and the little boy should own up to their responsibility. You want to be an adult, then be an adult. Take care of the child you just created. Don't kill a baby because you went around fucking acting like an adult.
Yeah, but if someone got raped, it's another story.
Rape, incest, complications to the mother. Abort the baby.
Okay.
I still think it's terrible, and I would give all my blessings. And it is a hard thing to do to give birth to a rapist's baby. It's a hard thing to do to give your own life so the baby can be born. Hello.
Okay. Nice Trump on my screen.
What is it?
Nice Trump.
Oh yeah. It keeps it rolling because it don't see my face, so.
Well, I don't want to see Trump either.
Well, I could take him away. What is that? You got that wrestling bitch face out of nowhere. What's up, titties? I'm sorry.
Titties.
Yeah, you got the.
No, I'm just chilling, bro. I mean, I ain't no fucking. I know people think I'm like.
What's up?
Not much, yeah?
Oh, you know it.
Just going to the apartment.
What is all that?
Oh.
Holy. You look like a Christian.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Why not?
I'm not trying to do all that.
No, I'm just wondering. You make it out like it's such a bad thing. Why is it such a bad thing?
It's because I escaped from all that.
You escaped from it?
Not
Let me
like
guess. You've never read the Bible.
I have.
Yeah.
See, my mom, she just used it against me.
Well, it doesn't sound like you had a good environment. Now, you and you and your relationship with the Lord should be you and alone. You and the Lord alone. Like, I don't understand how anybody else can make your faith feel a certain way.
Well, I was younger, so.
I think you'll find it again. I think the Lord will enter your life again. If you have the blessings that the Lord has been there, then the Lord will choose you again, and He will bring you back.
Nah, I'm good.
You know, Christianity is an evidence-based religion. You can go into the evidence and actually find the truth. The Shroud of Turin, which wrapped Jesus Christ's body. You know
yeah,
that,
but
right?
there's proof of him being alive, but there's not proof of the religion actually being the religion.
What do you mean? The proof that the Bible? What are you talking about with the religion? The Bible?
Outside of the Bible, there's no
Because the
other
Bible
proof.
is a historical record of the people, the places, the events, and the times.
But how do we know that's true?
Because we've dug up King Solomon's temple. We've dug up the Egyptian Jewish homes. We've looked at the coin that Jesus himself references in the Bible. The temple's currency literally has Caesar Augustus on it, the Caesar from that time. So again, Jesus did live. Jesus did die. The Roman crucifixion, the Jewish courts, the witnesses.
But how do he rose from the dead? How do you know Mary was impregnated by the Lord? And how do we know that God built the earth itself?
Because the Jews themselves documented that Mary was without a husband. The Muslims believe again that Jesus is born without a father. The Christians all believe this. She's again born of the Virgin Mary. And again,
no concrete proof.
She's visited by a prophet who travels over 200 something miles or something to just visit her after he sees a star in the sky. Which again, this tribe of people are descendants of Abraham who knew the star was coming. They knew what to look for. For over 500 years from the previous prophecy, those people actually arrive at the birth of Jesus Christ, on the night of the birth of Jesus Christ. Again.
Answer me. Is Satanism real then?
What is it?
Satanism.
Yes.
Is that
the Bible itself, in the Songs of Solomon, literally names the generals of the devil. Lilith, Baphomet. You know who Baphomet is? Baphomet is the transgender god that people bring their children to be touched by the devil and convert their kids into transgenderism.
Good grief.
Yeah, it's more truth than you can imagine. Baphomet. I'll show you what Baphomet looks like. It's wicked. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I think I can do something else, y'all.
And you know how people just traveled 500 miles or whatever? That could also be for trade if you're not, stupid.
Well, it wasn't. It was, again, these were the people from from the prophecies. I forget the guy's exact name, but yeah, they were told that the birth of the Lord would come. And when the star reached the sky, they began to walk, and they knew exactly where to go. I don't know the exact story, but it's like the travel to Bethlehem.
of the Bible that Jesus rose.
Jesus
Supposedly.
rose from after the resurrection. Yeah, or you mean resurrected from the dead? Which again, now you get a little bit into the miracle of Christ. Because again, if you read his teachings, the teachings are phenomenal. Like, again, the way we based our life off the morality, the ethics, the life of Christ, and the way he lived his life without sin. It's a phenomenal way. It's again, the God comes off his throne for us to wash the sinner's feet, to die on the cross the most painful way, so we may enter heaven, because we were never perfect. So God loved us, and we left him.
He doesn't though, because
No,
why would
again,
listen?
Why
listen,
did God let us eat that apple? Let Adam eat that apple?
Just, I'm talking.
Why
So,
are you getting nasty?
because you're not letting me.
Well, I mean, I wasn't interrupting you. I was just speaking.
If God, yes, you were. Anyway, if God loved us, supposedly, why would he make us suffer?
No, we chose to suffer. We left the Garden of Eden. And again, what is suffering without life? What is pleasure without suffering? How can you tell the difference? And again, why do you think God gives you suffering?
I don't know. To torture us? Because he's an evil, evil man?
No. If again, read the Bible. Who reigns over this world?
I don't want to read the Bible.
Who reigns over the world, over the earth? It's not God, it's Lucifer. Lucifer is the fallen angel. He lives among us. You're
punishing someone for rebelling.
God's
That's
not
all.
punishing anybody. we choose to leave God.
He cast Lucifer down to hell, eternal suffering, because he rebelled.
Right, because Lucifer was prideful. You know what pride is?
Okay, but that's rebellion as well.
No, yeah, he rebelled against God, believing that he could rule heaven. But what is pride?
Pride is something you feel when you're proud of yourself.
It's superior. It means I'm superior and without consequences for my actions. It comes from the Latin word superior. Pride is a sin. Gay pride, black pride, white pride. It's a sin to feel that you are better than somebody else. To deserve praise without action. Superior.
Okay. So tell me why white men, actually, have more power than everybody else in the world. Why do women do not get paid the same doing the same job?
Women get paid, as of today, women get paid more than men.
Why is that our natural
hair?
Let's
go one question at a time, please.
Unprofessional.
One question at a time.
We are.
Which one do you want me to answer?
All of them.
One at a time. Which one?
White men have so much power.
So you're telling me why does white men have power?
Yes.
What power do white men have?
Trump. You see how Kamala didn't get into office?
I'm a white man. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I understand.
What power do I have?
There is racism everywhere. Okay?
Bullshit. So the racism I feel as a white man is insane. If I put on an application and that question comes up like, what race are you? And I put white, they don't hire me. You know why?
Why?
Because being white, you don't receive subsidies from the government. There is an advantage for being people of minority status in a monetary value. If you apply for a job and they are hiring demographically by color or race, that's an unfair advantage. That is not an advantage for white people. That's an advantage for minorities and women.
Are we serious?
Absolutely, 100% serious. When I put out an application and it says white, I don't check it. I put Latino. So don't tell me I have some type of inherent privilege over you. I don't.
Maybe that's a result of what you people did to me.
Maybe you're just racist. I'm Italian. So what did I'm Italian. What did my people do to you?
I'm just saying.
I'm Italian. What did Italians do to whoever you are?
So this ties to everything. So you say Adam and Eve bit the apple, right? And now we're inherently sinners. So you guys are inherently bad because you enslaved people.
Do you know who the
That's
barbarous
how it
pirates are?
goes.
Do you know who the North
According,
Africans are? Who are the
oh,
North Africans?
according
Where
to
does
your logic,
slave trade come from? North
according to
Africa, the Muslim, the barbarous pirates. I'm Italian. Don't tell me that my people were never enslaved. We were enslaved for over 600
okay,
years by barbarous Muslims, the Moors, the Ottomans. So what type
okay,
of
but I'm just
ignorance are
saying,
you talking about?
if Adam and Eve were so bad and now they make us bad, that makes us inherently bad. So if the wrongdoing of other people of your ancestry makes you bad as well,
I'm sure
am I?
your ancestors owned slaves.
Huh?
I'm sure your ancestors owned slaves.
We were the slaves.
All people had owned. Who sold black people to?
White people.
No, the North Africans, the North African Muslims. And who sold the Southern Africans? The African kings who made deals with the North Africans. So don't say that nonsense. The whites didn't just go around. You know who freed the slaves? Who killed the barbarous pirates in North Africa? Who went to North Africa and gave their lives to free the slaves in North Africa? Predominantly the British and the Americans. We sent our Marines, our Navy, to Africa to end slave trade.
Okay.
So, I mean, you have to educate yourself. You got to get off this emotional, plantation that you're on of all this, oh, I'm a slave. I'm a descendant of a slave. So am I.
Yeah, but like,
I don't
well,
bitch about it. I don't bitch about the slavery that happened in Sicily, about the Moors and the Ottomans. I warn people that the Muslims are coming again. And again, what does the word kofa mean? You know what kofa means in Islam?
I don't.
It means slave, coffee bean, the black slave bean. Who sold black people to white people? The Muslims. I'm not saying that the white people buying slaves were just as bad, but don't lie and say white people sold slaves. It comes from North
But
Africa.
they did.
It comes from North Africa. The word Slavic. Do you know who the Slavics are? What does
No, I do
that
not
word
know.
mean? Slave. Those are the whitest people from the mountains of Caucasus. The Caucasians, the Slavic people. They were slaves. Slavs. They inherited the name Slavic from slave. Wow. Everybody's a slave. Do you know what the longest unbroken chain of slavery is? It's in South Korea. It's actually between South Korea and North Korea. They've had slaves for like 3,000 fucking years straight.
I know.
So again, I will inherently tell you who and by who said this. Not Jew, not Gentile, not free or slave is any different under the image of God.
Okay.
Who said
So,
that?
Jesus, I suppose.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Absolutely. God bless that we are all created under the Creator's image. We are made in a beautiful, loving image of our Father. Not if you're black, not if you're Jewish, not if you're white, not if you're, Muslim or Chinese. We're all in His image. We are all equal.
And what is your view on ICE then? Like, what is the deportation system?
I
What
mean,
do you?
treat everybody the same. If you break the laws, then you go to jail.
That's not what they're doing.
That's fair. That's freedom. That's fair. If a rapist rapes somebody, should they go to jail?
That's different.
If I break into your home, should I go to jail?
Yes.
So what's the difference in breaking into my country?
They are. Okay.
If you're a rapist, if you're a murderer from Mexico, why the fuck do you think that you should come over here to America and make Americans burden the rape and murdering of the Muslim, the Chinese, Mexicans that come over here to do that shit? Why should we pay for their sins?
You have to partner up with the Mexican.
Okay, the Mexican rapist? The
Mexican
rapist who jumped over the fence. We should partner up with him? No, we should send him home.
No, I'm saying the government
should do what?
So you can find them and take them to jail.
We do this. We do this. Have you heard about this? So these guys get arrested in New York, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Colorado, Atlanta. They get arrested all over the place. ICE goes to the police station to pick them up. The police station lets them out the door, and now ICE has to go to find them in the street. They literally wait
But
for
they are
ICE to
also
come to
detained
town,
and
and they
killed
open the doors of the prison.
They
Democrats are doing
have
some sick
taken,
fucking shit.
killing. They have taken and killed innocent people.
Who did?
Why? Why?
The illegal child traffickers, the illegal gun runners, the
I'm
illegal
not talking
Mexican
about
cartel that traffics children to this country. Why don't you look up Joe Biden's missing 300,000 children? Joe Biden lost 300,000 children.
You are being dense.
I'm
talking
being dense. You're being
yes,
foolish. To say that
I'm
people get to
talking
just wander into our country without consequences? If they
when
wandered
there's
into your home,
get
if they
their
wander
paper,
into your home, would you accept them?
they are innocent people that
Not
you are
all
killing.
of them.
No reason.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Some are
but
rapists.
The
Some are
justice.
murderers. Some are child traffickers. Some are pedophiles.
You're not listening.
And again,
it's not
this is why they're
fucking
coming across the country illegally, because they are criminals. Because if they weren't criminals, they would use what is called port of entry and actually apply for asylum seeking instead of illegally being trafficked into the country by a U-Haul truck. Do you see what I'm talking about? Why put your own life?
But
I know a girl. She was from
because
Sudan.
of their skin color.
It's nothing to do with skin color. Get the fuck out of here. It's the fact that they came over here illegally. They jumped over a fence. They rode in a U-Haul. They did something illegal. Why are they hiding themselves from border patrols?
They killed people who are U.S. citizens.
No, they
You're not
don't.
listening.
Which people did he kill? Name one.
That nurse.
That nurse who drove from out of state to impede and try to attack a police officer with a 2,000-pound vehicle? Are you talking about that one? Drive, baby, drive.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened. There's multiple camera shots of what happened. She came from out of state to impede a federal officer from picking up a child pedophile and trafficker, and you decide that that woman was in the right? You're nuts.
You didn't have to kill her, though.
She didn't have to drive her vehicle into an officer.
She didn't.
She did. It's multiple views and angles. She hit him with the car. She hit him with the car.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Well, I beg you, watch the video. For the only way that you can understand is to see the truth yourself. Watch the vehicle. Watch the vehicle hit the man. He gets out of the way and he pops through the window.
Yeah, because she was trying to back up.
If you drive at a police officer, it is because, again, if we allow this, let me ask you something. If we allow people to drive their vehicles at police officers and we outlaw the police, if we prohibit the police officer from shooting people, then we're going to see people running over cops. Is that what you want to see? Do you want to see criminals running over cops?
You're being dense. She was
You're
backing.
Being dense. The woman tried to drive away. Why couldn't she get out of the car? Why couldn't she get out of the car?
Because she was scared.
That's not how you react with a police officer. You don't drive through them. Come on. Come on. You can't be scared from a police officer. We live in America. You get out of the car, you get detained. They bring you to court, you do your fucking court trials. Police are not going around killing people. You know why? Because the whole great thing with George Floyd is now every cop wears a body camera. And now we expose the stupid black people that didn't do nothing. And then you find out they did a lot of something. So shut the fuck up with that bullshit. This fucking dumb fucking ideology that all criminals are good people. That is fucking retarded. You praise criminals and not the heroes who put them in jail.
Okay.
Minnesota, Michigan, burned when George Floyd went down. How many people died because the way that the public reacted when George Floyd, a fucking criminal, moving fake 20s, taking drugs, selling drugs, when he went down? This is the emotional responses that people like you have.
I know what happened in Michigan when George Floyd died. I was there.
George Floyd was a scumbag.
I almost died.
He was a scumbag.
I understand that that was just terrible because I almost died in that. Okay.
In the riots?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely horrible. I feel so
My
bad
mom took me.
for the elderly black women that had to live in that state, and you can't go to CVS. You got to drive 2 hours away to a CVS because they burned down the CVS. Now you can't
Yes.
get your medicine.
Exactly.
The Indian guy that lost his convenience shop.
Okay. I was frustrated. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
understand.
awful.
But the fact that you had to kill that man instead of detaining him like you're supposed to.
He died of a heart attack.
Good
He died of a heart attack. He was on fentanyl and methamphetamine.
So get an ambulance. They could have gotten an ambulance.
He could have got into the car and stopped resisting. He chose to fight because, and did you even see the video? I actually sent this video on Facebook where George Floyd reaches into his pocket and has one of those tiny little Ziploc bags, and it has methamphetamine in it, and he stuffs it into the wall at the convenience store on the other side, the one where he was being arrested, and they had him sitting on the floor. He stuck it in the brick wall. The guy still had drugs on him. He was a criminal. He was trying to get away. I mean,
but
you
why
can't,
had
and again, now this whole thing, all these black people go, oh, I can't breathe, and it's just get arrested, dude. It's, you got caught. It is what it is. I've had OVIs. I've been tackled by the police. I went to jail. That was dumb of me to run. I was a criminal. I did something wrong.
Okay.
But I accept it. I did something wrong. I have to better myself. You
That's
die
good
every
for
day
you.
and you wake up the next day somebody new. You can't be the same person, this dumb, ignorant fucking, oh, the cops are out to get me. Well, that you're gonna have pristine destiny. Well, you're gonna make it happen.
But he should have got off that man if he said, I can't breathe.
Oh my God, the guy, George Floyd was pushing 7 foot tall. George Floyd was like fucking 6 foot something, almost 300 pounds, big muscular guy. And he's on methamphetamine, on fentanyl. I mean, the guy, if you know what, if you don't want to die, don't take fentanyl. If you don't want to die, don't take methamphetamines. Why do I have to sacrifice good police officers because fucking drug addicts go around on meth?
His knee was on him.
So
on his
what?
back.
The guy was resisting arrest. You cannot resist arrest. The cop has a job to do. You are fighting the cop. And accidents happen, which is really sad. But unfortunately, accidents do happen. But again, if George Floyd never took meth, never took fentanyl, that day would never have happened. If George Floyd did not pass a fake 20 to that convenience store worker, that day would not have happened. If George Floyd got into the police car, that day would not have happened. If George Floyd didn't resist, that day would not have happened. So you want to say the cop, if he didn't put the knee on his back, George Floyd wouldn't have had a heart attack. Well, George Floyd did 7 different things prior to the things that, if he would have just avoided, that whole day would have been avoided.
Listen.
We do not accept the fucking ignorance and the dumb, stupid people to run our country. 99% of all our problems are done by the 2%ers, the lowest people in society.
I was about 9 when this happened. Okay?
I believe it.
9, 8. I was told that he was suffocated.
He had a heart attack.
I did not know. Okay?
Because he was on fentanyl and meth. He got his heart like literally exploded, and that's something very common with very big people. You're still very big. You still have the same size heart as a smaller man.
I was little, okay? I was told that he was suffocated. I watched the news. The news said he was suffocated.
What did BLM do with all that money they made?
Huh?
What did BLM, the organization BLM, they rounded up like $30 million that first year. What did they do with all that money?
I don't know.
They didn't give it to any of the families. What did they do with all that money?
I don't know.
They bought mansions. BLM is run by like 3 big fat black women. They bought big old mansions and shit. Now they're all going broke because they tried to invest in companies and they got they were doing fraud and shit. But again, I feel so bad. There was one with the nurse. She was dating some criminal, and when the cops came to arrest the boyfriend, he shot at the cops. Now the cops shot back at the man and killed the nurse, killed the girl. Again, that's sad. Again, she's dating a bad man. She's a lifesaver. She's going and going to work every day. But again, you cannot involve yourself in evil people. The guy was shooting at the cops. I can imagine why the cops even came. And that's so sad that that woman died. And again, now people want to riot against the cops. Okay, a little bit better, because you got to leave the boyfriend out of it because that doesn't sound good. So you say about the nurse who got shot, right? How much money did BLM raise for that nurse's family? Zero. They don't give a fuck. They prey on black people. They prey on black people to think, same with social liberals. Who went around in the BLM riots and actually passed bricks out windows of their cars and gave it to black people walking the streets? Told black people
Listen,
to throw
I
bricks
know
through
I was
windows.
young then. I do
White
not.
liberals.
That doesn't change my view.
I'm sure it doesn't.
I have been raised that way. I'm sorry. It's just hard to be different from what you're raised. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you got to educate yourself. The world's not, it's once you've got a little bit more knowledge, the world's not that bad. When you're being told all this emotional bullshit, that people are lying to you. They're playing you like a fiddle. You're like the pawn. You like to think black people are the only slaves in the world. You're broadly mistaken. The United States slave trade I'm not trying to shortcome the United States slave trade, but it is actually a lot smaller than the rest of the world. Sicily was enslaved for 600 years by Muslims. 600 years. The United States was 300 years. Like I said, North Korea, 3,000 years unbroken slavery. North Africa, the longest slave trade, trafficking in people, boating from people from Spain back to the Muslim countries, boating people from Italy and France, and taking white people back to Africa, back to the North African Muslims to be raped and turned into slaves. Like I said, it's not just black people. If anything, Christians have went to Africa to save black people, to rescue black people. Christians did it here in America. The conservative party, Abraham Lincoln. We ended slavery. We fought the Democrats. The Democrats created the KKK. Margaret Sanger created the Planned Parenthood. The most amount of black babies that are killed every year is Planned Parenthood. 30 million babies are killed, black babies, every year. Did you know Margaret Sanger founded the KKK? I'm sorry, she would do KKK rallies and stuff.
Please do not start yelling at me, but I think Planned Parenthood is a good thing, because what if she gets pregnant? She doesn't want that baby.
You want to kill a baby?
She doesn't want that baby, and she was
raped. You don't want the baby, so you want to kill the baby. You think the baby doesn't deserve to live.
She's young.
Well, then you shouldn't have you shouldn't pretend to be an adult. If you can't do the action, then you can't pay the crime.
Was
don't
raped.
do the crime. It's like don't have sex if you don't want to have a baby. That's pretty fucking simple.
If she was raped.
Oh, raped? Then I mean that's terrible. Kill the baby. I'm not gonna say it's not it's not killing a baby, but it's killing the baby. Go in there with the tongs, rip the baby apart, crush the skull. That's how an abortion's done. And then they take a vacuum and they go up in the vagina and they suck the baby out with the vacuum in pieces, little broken up bones and stuff. It's awful. But yeah, rape, incest, and complications to the mother. Yeah, like you said, they go and they press on the stomach and they crush the baby's skull, and they go in there with tongs and they rip it off. You can see this on the ultrasound. The baby fights the tongs. So you go in there and you grab the baby by the leg and you rip the leg off. The baby's literally fighting it. A fetus is literally fighting the tongs.
And I do think abortion is kind of bad because the baby's a life form, right?
Awful,
and you give birth to it, and then maybe give it to adoption or be like a surrogate or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
don't kill it unless you absolutely.
And like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like kids should not be having sex. Kids should not be going around having sex. If they can't. If they can't raise a kid, then why are you going around? The problem is parenting. We're allowing kids to act like idiots.
I understand that.
But I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna blow your mind. Parenthood. This
I need to take.
woman is the
I'll be
founder.
right.
So this woman is the founder of Planned Parenthood. So you can see birth control review and all that, right? She is the founder of Planned Parenthood. She would do. Let me see if we can find the picture here. She would do like KKK rallies and stuff. This is Portland leaders. Let me see. Yeah, so I mean, you can go on there. The Women of the World Unite. I mean, black mothers and the birth control, sterilization of mothers. Yeah, I mean, this is what you're going to find with Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is literally a eugenics program to kill black people. Let me show you. Margaret Sanger. The history and Pan-Black effect. Let me see. I just want to find the actual picture where she's doing that KKK rally. But yeah, Margaret, learn the truth shall make the Klan. But yeah, I got Margaret. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, take a look at Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, and her ties to the KKK. Eugenics and the American through abortion practices. Right here. All I put is Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood, KKK. Facebook. Eugenics and the American through abortion. Eugenics is the systematic killing of people by race.
I know.
That's your Planned Parenthood. And again, don't look at me. I'm the evil one. I'm the conservative who voted for Donald Trump. I'm the one telling you that they're lying to you. They're the ones aborting your babies. They're the ones killing you. They're the ones taking away Christianity from the household. They're the ones, keeping black women on welfare, and they're keeping the husbands out of the house so that the children grow up violent and aggressive. Like, there's a systematic thing. It's the same people that are putting the poison in the water and in the food, killing white people just as much as black people, killing everybody. And then systematically replacing us with a religion and ideology of Islam. And again, this is I hate to sound mean, but a lot of blacks are pretty arrogant, pretty silly. They're going to, when Islam comes over here, when all the Muslims come over here, they're going to tell black people that, they're going to be welcome into Islam. Islam enslaved black people, and they will do it again. Islam means slavery to Allah. Only the Christians are going to stop Islam. And again, we'll do it with truth. We'll tell the world that the Prophet Muhammad married a child named Aisha at 6 years old.
I do know that.
It's evil. I mean, Islam is going to be the far. And again, I'm surprised you know that. Again, this is only something that Jews and Catholics usually know about, because again, we were the ones who fought Islam, the ones that the Islamic Empire, and it's, again, slavery and what came to Europe from Islam.
I was raised in Michigan, as you know, and I went to a predominantly Islamic school. I had to learn them. I was almost forced to be converted. I knew the language at some point.
Arabic?
Mm-hmm.
Aramaic?
I lost it. For that, I lost it for a reason. I did not want to do that.
I know some of those words. I know jihad is the holy war. I know kufar means non-Muslim or slave. You get coffee beans. You get you get some weird shit in there too. Like Jesus died for our sins so we may enter heaven. You're right. We went over that. A Jew or a Christian dies so a Muslim may enter heaven. Yeah, they have a pretty backwards ass religion.
They tried to force me into a job. They tried to force me into their religion. They bullied me into thinking I was stupid and slow and I didn't need to be.
Did you see In Germany, a Muslim guy drove a van through a gay parade last night. Ran over
What?
like 30-something people. Berlin, Germany. Yeah, the West is falling. We're allowing invade. So we have obviously America. We could agree America has its own problems. America has plenty of problems. We should not be opening the gates for Muslims and all these people from around the world to bring in those problems, to bring in grooming gangs and Pakistani slavery and child rapes and child marriages and inbreeding. Like, just their culture is weird. But
I apologize, my head hurts.
no, you're
Like,
good. You're good. I feel like I upset you. Well, take it easy. I'll let you go. You know, have a breath. And you know, it's like I said, the truth will set you free. You know, the truth is the best thing in the world. You know. God bless.